तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु ओम शांति शांति शांति। Some small corrections are there. न पुण्यम न पापम न सौख्यम न दुःखम न मंत्रो न तीर्थम न वेदा न संज्ञा यज्ञाः अहम भोजनम नैव भोज्यम न भोक्ता चिदानंद रूप शिवोहम शिवोहम न यज्ञाः should be. Then, न मृत्युर न शंका न मे जाति भेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता च जन्म न बंधुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्यः चिदानंद रूप शिवोहम शिवोहम। अहम निर्विकल्पो निराकार रूपो विभुत्वाच्च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां न चासंगतं नैव मुक्तिर्न बन्धः चिदानंद रूप शिवोहम शिवोहम। न वेदाः न यज्ञाः न पुण्यम न पापम न सौख्यम न दुःखम न मंत्रो न तीर्थम न वेदा न यज्ञाः. All good things. And things that we don't like also are included. Neither this nor that, opposites I am not. Na mrityur na shanka. This is better. This reading is better. Name mrityu shanka. Name mrityu shanka. That is better. Na mrityur na shanka. This is not a good reading. Name mrityu shanka. न मे जाति भेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता च जन्म। मुकेश भाई किधर है? नहीं है? ठीक है. If he is not there, I can sing little better. Now, न मे मृत्यु शंका न मे मृत्यु शंका. ये नहीं है. He is not here, therefore I can do. न मे मृत्यु शंका न मे जाति भेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता च जन्म न बंधुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्यः न बंधुर्न मित्रं न गुरुर्नैव शिष्यः चिदानंद रूप शिवोहम शिवोहम चिदानंद रूप शिवोहम शिवोहम। not yet come. Name mrityu shanka. I have no suspicion of doubt whether I will die. Name mrityu shanka. I have no doubt of death because I am never born. You know, Name mrityu shanka, Name janma. There is no birth. Therefore, naiva pita naiva mata. I have no father, I have no mother. Mama pita nasti, mama mata nasti. There is no pita, there is no mata. Ma is mata. Ma. That is also Sanskritam. Sanskrit. Pitre. Pitre, you know, father. And Latin. Latin, you know, they have pitre. That Sanskrit word, pitre. Pitre. How do you say that? Pitre? P-I-T or? Padre. Same. Father. No father, no mother. Why? Because Name janma. There is no birth. Atma is not born. Chidananda is not born. It's not bound by time. Birth is an event in time. So too death. You go to any burial ground, all these imported slabs are there. All imported from India. Granite, all granite from India. Black granite from India. It's amazing that granite, the oldest, this granite was only in the South India, that too. That black gold it is. The shining black this granite. It's all from South India. Takes the polish, you can see your face. All these slabs you will find born one date, died another date. Then there is a dash. It doesn't go like that. No baby. Even though he had 3 marriages. It won't straight line. So birth is an event. On the sands of time. Death is another event. In between life consisting of events in time, various events. That you have to subtract this date from that date. That's called his lifespan, her lifespan. Which is full of events, no doubt. But all the events are in time, kala. So life is time bound. Atma is not bound by time. Is not subject to time. Atma na kalavachinnaha parichinnaha. Atma is the very truth of time. The timelessness is the nature of Atma. Therefore, Chidananda, Atma is not born, name janma, name mrityuhu. Therefore, there is no question of mrityu. Mrityu shanka, worry of death is not there. Name mrityu shanka. And therefore, name pita, naiva me pita, naiva me mata. No father, no mother. Not an orphan. Therefore, no Brahmana, Kshatriya, name jati bedaha. Atma doesn't have a jati. You can't say it's Brahmana Atma, Brahmin Atma, educated Atma, uneducated Atma, cultured Atma, uncultured Atma, uncouth Atma, highly sophisticated Atma. There is no such thing. Free from all that. So, na jati bedaha. No difference whatsoever. Name jati bedaha. Therefore, no brother, no sister. No wife, therefore no in-laws. What a freedom. So, you must enjoy some of this freedom. Name bandhuhu. No relative. There is only one very relative. One Chidananda. One limitless consciousness. That is Atma. Therefore, name jati bedaha. Name bandhuhu. Brother, sister, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, uncle, cousin, name bandhuhu. Na mitram, no friend. What a lonely life, eh? Loneliness only when you can get rid of the loneliness. There is only, this is aloneness. All that is there is one non-dual Brahman. You can add everything back. Everything is me. I am free from everything. Na bandhuhu na mitram. Mitram means friend. No enemy either. Gurur naiva shishyaha. Name guruhu. I have no guru. Oh, you are an upstart. Name shishyaha. All that is there is one non-dual consciousness. Name guruhu naiva shishyaha. Chidananda rupa shivoham shivoham. Aham nirvikalpo nirakara rupo vibhutvacha sarvatra sarvendriyanam. Nacha sangatam naiva muktihi na bandha chidananda rupa shivoham shivoham. Aham nirvikalpaha, positive. Abba, one positive. In fact, it is not positive. Nirvikalpa means no vikalpa. Again negative. Aham nirvikalpo. Vikalpa is division. Division of subject-object. Vikalpa. Vikalpa is a very important word. Any division you make, that's called vikalpa. Suppose I say, there is no duality. What do you mean by that? There is no duality means what? Is there is no second thing like this? That way you also are very peculiar. Your fingerprint very peculiar. Your DNA print is very peculiar. Your earlobe is peculiar, I am told. You are peculiar. What do you mean by there is no second thing? There is no duality means there is no second thing like you. That means each one is separate. What do you mean? This is called vikalpa. Do you say there is nothing other than you? There is another vikalpa. What do you mean absence of duality? What do you mean by that? So we go on dividing the duality itself. These are all vikalpas. You make divisions, different types of division. We say botany, different from zoology, geology, humanity. Then let us take botany. These are all vikalpas. So what is covered by botany is not covered by zoology. All right? What is botany means what? Only one thing? No. Plants, trees, all of them constitute botany. Tropical plants, aquatic plants, everything, botany. Vines, shrubs, and trees. All botany. So, trees if you take, you recognize a tree. Every tree is an oak tree? No. There is oak. And there is pine. There is maple. There are trees and trees. Vikalpa. Let us take maple trees. Do you say all maple trees are the same? No. There is a maple tree out of which you make maple sugar, you know. Every maple tree, I don't think you make maple sugar of. See? There are different maples, are there? Then, the tree that gives you maple sugar, maple syrup, there again, there must be differences. This is a young tree, it's an old tree. Healthy tree, not so healthy tree. Tree at this place P, at place P1, different. Two different trees. That's why you count 1, 1, 1. Different trees. Vikalpas. You understand now what is nirvikalpa? What do you mean by nirvikalpa? Aham nirvikalpo. I am nirvikalpaha. Nirgataha. Sarve vikalpaha ismat. Aham nirvikalpaha. I am free from all forms of vikalpa. Every type of vikalpa. And even when you say nirvikalpa, then there is no such thing. This is nirvikalpa, this is savikalpa. That is all in your samadhi only. Savikalpa samadhi. Nirvikalpa samadhi. Correct? Savikalpa samadhi. Samadhi wherein there is vikalpa. Subject-object division is there. You are meditating. There is some absorption. The absorption is called samadhi. Laya. Absorption is called samadhi. In the absorption, there is subject-object. That is called savikalpa samadhi. Any absorption, you the subject and the object are fused into one flame of ananda. That is savikalpa samadhi. Like you enjoy music. Savikalpa samadhi. It is savikalpa samadhi. And you go to sleep, nirvikalpa samadhi. We don't call it samadhi, nirvikalpa. What is the difference between sleep and samadhi? In sleep, there is no vikalpa, there is no subject-object. There is laya, absorption. But no subject, no object. Sleep. But whereas the mind has gone to sleep. Tamasa avrataha. A room where there is darkness, no subject, no object, darkness. Tamasa avrataha. Tamasa abhibhutaha. Overwhelmed by darkness. Sleep. There is also Sukham. Tamobibhut sukharupametina. In deep sleep, one gains sukha. Because there is no sense of limitation, sense of inadequacy, no judgment. That's what Atma is. But tamasa abhibhutaha. One is Ananda, limitlessness, but overwhelmed by tamas. Nirvikalpa. Like a room, empty room, dark room. Empty and dark. Then Nirvikalpa Samadhi is empty and lighted. There's a difference. Lighted room, empty. I don't say enlightened room. No. Lighted room. But empty. Nirvikalpa. So, that's a Nirvikalpa Samadhi. When you do pranayama, especially antakumbhaka, you can get nirvikalpa very easily. And by any type of meditation, one can get into that kind of a state. It's a state. Nirvikalpa state. Then a thought occurs. Gone. Nirvikalpa is gone. Somebody enters into the room. The empty room is gone. No more empty. So this is what we say Nirvikalpaka Samadhi or Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Asamprajnata Samadhi. Because it's a state of absorption, desirable. It reveals sattva predominance. The sattvika quality is predominant at that time. Absorption. So desirable reveals also a capacity. Therefore, it is talked about a lot. But it will be gone. You can't afford to think. If you think, it's gone. Therefore, you have to shake off your thoughts whenever thoughts come. When thoughts come, shake off. Like the dogs, what they do, they roll on the ground and they shake off all the dirt. Or if it is wet also, and then it will do like that, shake off. So you also shake off your thoughts. If thoughts come, you do like this. Then the more you want to avoid thought, the more the thoughts will come. The nature of thought is, what do you want to avoid, it will be there. Therefore, the more you want to avoid thoughts, thoughts will be there. In the name of avoiding thoughts, you will be thinking, I have to get rid of these thoughts. Shake off. You will end up, having Parkinson permanent. Go on doing like this without Parkinson. I need to tell this because the Nirvikalpa means you hear the word, yoga students are here, all the bells ring inside. Dong, ding, 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 dong, ding. Therefore all bells ring. Nirvikalpa. That's why I spend time. Nirvikalpa. Again, I have got one more class tomorrow. So my sloka is getting out. So I have to stretch this, I'm stretching. You need to do all that. But it's good to know all this. Especially when you are going to teach yoga, people are going to ask you all this. They read all kinds of books. They will ask you one very drastic question. The question is, where is your Kundalini now? You have to say, somewhere it is. Kundalini is a power, Shakti. A snake is nothing but Shakti, is a symbol of power, Shakti. Because why snake? There's no legs. It's a slithering power. Shakti. It moves fast without legs. Very beautiful. And this coiled snake, coiled Shakti, and it is coiled in Muladhara. Then you open up the Shakti by meditation. You meditate on Muladhara and it goes up. I grew up in a village full of snakes. And we used to play with snakes. We started with water snakes, which are non-poisonous. Then catch them by the tail. Tail end. There's no tail. It is one thing. Because there is a tail end. You don't catch the other end, okay? So So if the tail end you catch, then hold it like this, it cannot do anything. You start with the water snake, then afterwards we become black belts. So then even poisonous cobras we can do that. That means you are a made person. We used to play like this. My mother told me one thing. Never disturb a coiled snake. Then later, when I began studying this kind of books, then I read somewhere the coiled power, Muladhara, coiled snake, Kundalini. Then I followed my mother's words. Don't disturb the coiled snake. Leave it alone. Let it be where it is. Let it not rise and then get caught up somewhere. And suppose it rises, ekdam, it comes up and goes beyond your this Sushumna and Sahasrara. It comes out, Sushumna Nadi, then comes to Sahasrara, and this is the Chakra, then comes out. You know? Problem. Therefore, keep it down. Let it be. Because they will ask you questions. Where is your Kundalini now? You tell them, it is at Muladhara. I am not interested in bringing it up. Even though you are not interested, but it does come up. Because as you become mature, it does come up. Let it come up. You don't worry about it, okay? You don't worry about it. Let it come up. What is it that you want? You are a conscious being. You are Chidananda. You are not Kundalini. Understand? Nowhere he has said about Kundalini. He didn't even dismiss Kundalini. At least if he dismisses, it will be nice. He didn't even dismiss na punyam, na papam. He dismissed punya papa. Na tirtham, na mantra. He dismissed. Because these are all desirable things. Punya, Saukya, Veda, Yajna, Tirtha, all these are desirable things. He dismissed all of them. But he never talked about, I am not Muladhara, I am not Sahasrara, Ajna ityadi, Swadhisthana, I am not any of them. He only said, I am not Name Dvesha Ragau, Name Lobha Mohau. He talked about the six fold, the pack of six I talked to you yesterday. The pack of six problems. But the Chakras he didn't talk about. He didn't even mention Chakras, what to talk about this. But I don't say chakras don't exist. Chakras exist. I don't say there is no Kundalini, nor I say there is Kundalini. In this world of Maya, there are a lot of things. One of them may be Kundalini. And the other one is aura. And yeah. Aura, there are people in India, they're all new age, jumped from America to India. And they have got this aura, fixing up the aura. You go to this doctor, the first thing is, I told you the other day, they do like this. Two women come and do like this. Like the nurses, come and they make you fill up the forms. And then afterwards they take X-ray and things like that. And in this place, clinic, the pranic healing, aura. The aura is all dissipated aura, it's like this. Then they make it nice and packed. Then only I understand this expanded mind, it comes out of the skull. Then bah, too much. This is, be careful because you have got all these questions you'll have. You have to deal with all of them. They will talk about Nirvikalpa Samadhi, definite. Then they will say, yesterday I had Nirvikalpa Samadhi for I think I had 7 minutes. 7 minutes. It was so blissful. And how to retain, that is the only problem. How to retain. You know what? Now to retain you as my student, you should not retain that. You will be in Samadhi. You won't come to my classes, okay? Tell them. I'm just stretching, okay? This samadhi comes and goes. It cannot remain forever. If it remains forever, you are useless. Nobody, no husband will allow you to do yoga. Already he has got problem. And therefore, so this samadhi comes and goes. However desirabilities, it comes and goes. When the vikalpa is not there, time also is not there. Time goes away. The concept of time implies successive events. So time also is gone. Then you have to say, I was eternal for 7 minutes. Because when time is not there, eternity. So I was timeless for 7 minutes, okay? All funny. But that's how it is. It is funny. It's not that I am funny. The topic is funny. But here, Shankara says, Aham nirvikalpo. I am nirvikalpaha. In spite of my thinking, there is subject, there is object, but I am nirvikalpa. 1 plus 3 is 1. I am one Chidananda consciousness, plus subject consciousness, plus object consciousness, plus subject-object consciousness. 1. They disappear or appear. My status, the truth of my being nirvikalpa never undergoes a change. Aham nirvikalpaha. Different from nirvikalpa samadhi. Understand the difference? Aham nirvikalpaha. Nirakara rupo. And vibhutvacha sarvatra sarvendriyanam nacha sangatam naiva muktirna bandha chidananda rupa shivoham shivoham. I've got enough for tomorrow's one class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Arihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Arihi Om.